Hello, my pretties. Are you sitting like kitties, listening to Uncle Mike's words? I see you like it, otherwise you'd be shy of it, and you wouldn't come listen to her. And in case you haven't noticed, there's daylight about us. No longer betwixt, we're between. Right under the sun. No need for cover of night or dark. It's the day. Today is a day of importance, I guess. Somewhat, more or less. It matters not. Don't worry about it. You got Uncle Mike, and that's coverage. 'Cause you know what's up. About giggling the guff and draining the thing. Oh, it's madness. And if you like Uncle Mike, he'll whittle you right to insanity or the cliffs thereof. If scaling the rock is what you're about, I'll warn you, there's no ropes a-dangling. So listen to me, if you like riddles and tee-hee, I'll give you some homework assignments. Watch you some movies. It's probably so groovy. You more than likely already have. And I made some suggestions in the past, and well, I understand if you can't view that, because it's questionable or got an R rating or, yeah, I know. Stick to your Disney movies and the PG stories, and I'll give you two if you dare. They're appropriate for any age, and they'll help you with understanding the story of the ages. Because we're speaking like an Irish traveler, but not quite. Trying to make it slow enough that you understand it, right? Because if we speak too fast, you'll not catch on. You won't hear all the words. And that's why I slowed my roll just a bit, to pick you up with it, keep you along, because it's important knowledge about to be shorn. I or are, and to be not, and what not is far. Anyhow, make away. Now we know, two turtle doves. Did you like him? Did you look at the turtle doves, no? Ah, what a beautiful bird. Anyway, pay attention, I say, to the turtle doves and their collars. And guess who's next? Look at the cheetah. Guess what he's got? He's got a collar on him. Time to paint with spots. Yeah. I know. I'm kind of like that, though. I'm all about letting kiddies out of the satchels. But don't worry. They're tame now. Can let the kitty out of the satchel and not have fear that it will terrorize us or nothing. Maybe a little bit. Maybe we like it a little bit. Terrorism. Sometimes. Just a little terrorism for the mind. We call it picture show, Hollywood. But which ones we show the kids? Give them a rating. For the parents, so they know which one is appropriate to show the kids and which one is not so good. And, so the PG movies, on G rated. Excellent. You know what, Papoy? Para tu? You know a unicorn? You know the unicorn? Do you know what that is? The unicorn. It's a little girl's magical wish to ride on a unicorn. Oh, and of course, she'd have her willow whip with her, just in case. She needed to make it turn the corner, this way, that way. Unicorn ride. Anyhow, we won't speak too much of it, right? So you see, Irish lullabies. Listen to them, no? Start with Avatar. 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 And think of the story. And then there's another. It's called The Princess Bride. And there's all kinds of symbolism in there, right? What a grand tale. Gilder and Florin. Cliffs of Insanity and the Fire Swamp. What for? All depends. All depends on the base of your knowledge or your mythos and the pen. And a sword. Both are a blade. Which one is stronger? Ask a poet, okay? Ask a dead one or a live one. Either or. Either or neither. You know the difference. You know what they're for. The knee and the nigh. And you know of the knights. And which one said what? And what did they like? A shrubbery. And why? Because if you know Irish lullabies, you know all of it, right? And speaking of Irish lullabies, and to be sure, you know of it. To be sure, and what for? I'll explain that a little later. But for right now, we must get back to the tale of Nick and Mabel. The star, your song, Mabel. And Nick the comet writer, and what's happening with that. Because we know that Nick, he come around, visit Mabel, make a survey of her mass, and make a report. And he leave her alone, don't bother her. And he wait for a response, and he get one, and start to work with Mabel to bring her what she wants, what she would like to see within her solar system, her universe, her world. And it's her Earth. And there's more. You just don't know it. Or you're too scared to know the truth, and that's why you stay asleep. Uncle Mike's here to... Just kidding. But scare you, yeah. In a good way, though. I'm not trying to be mean. Just thought, hey, you might like to know some of the stories. Because as I told you, Nick said to Mabel, I'm not sure if you have what is needed, and we may have to use some of the Commonwealth to cover what you're asking for, and it's no problem. Under the belt, done it before. Plenty of times, never a problem, never a cry. He set to work and got it done. What is it? It is a conundrum. It's a conundrum because it's like this. Mabel, she gonna ask for one planet. She asked for two. Two planets in the sweet spot. 2 planets for life. 2 in orbit. We got Earth, we know. We live on that. Did you know there's another one? On the other side of the sun. Always on the other side of the sun. Always from us. Stays exactly opposite. So we cannot see. Never. Cannot see it. Unless we send something around her. Got to sail the fire, you know? Because that's the next step. We've already sailed the water, right? We've already circled the water. And we got all the maps. Now we got to circle the fire to discover the land on the other side. Perhaps make a map. It all depends on the inhabitants and what have you. You know of them. The inhabitants of Eith. Eith. And do you know why it's called Eith? Because over here we got Earth. Earth. E-A-R-T-H, it's the Earth. And your neighbors, their planet, it's Eith. E-Y-E-T-H. Eith. That's hysterical. It is incredible. And it's grand. The great, be careful of that. Stick to the grand for the tale of time. Nick and Mabel, Earth and Eith. And always remember, we are at number 2 on the lessons, which is turtle doves. Light a candle.